PewDiePie needs to quit art. Just a quick little recap here. 3 months ago, he started learning how to draw for 30 days. It looked like dog crap. And now he posts a follow-up video. And this is what his art looks like now. At this point, he's gonna take my job. Okay, what's going on? Let us investigate. Disclaimer though, I'm not a pro artist. I just scam people into thinking I am.
Drawing! It's hard. Here's a picture I drew when I was 7 years old. It's me and my dad showering. What's the problem? So in my last video, I decided to try and practice drawing every day for 30 days. And I realized this is amazing. Therefore, I continued and we're at day 100. Here we are. Just for reference, this is where I started off at day 0. And this is where we left off at day 30. You know, 5 days after I'd done my video, I felt like I just lost sort of what I had gained. Like, I was so mad about it and I felt like a fraud. Like, oh, did I just trick everyone?
First time. I mean, the fact that you think you suck makes you better than 90% of the population. Believe me, most people think their art is superior, but in reality, they're mid-app. Like me.
And I felt like they were kind of fun and weird. Had a name. So sad anime girl.
Is that? Oh my gosh. Is that vent art? PewDiePie is making vent art. Pews, what are you, 12? He's in his edgelord era.
It's interesting because now I look at this and I can immediately tell just like what's way off. The head is too small. It's not really balanced. Yeah, and the eye is way too high up.
Why are his hands so crusty? I mean, my hands are kind of crusty too. Ew.
It's kind of fun to go through these, to be honest. Spend more time on some than others, I guess.
Is it just me? Or is PewDiePie learning from like AI art? This is actually a pretty common art style I see in AI art, but we'll get to that later.
Definitely felt like I had. Yes, I draw cat girls. Don't judge me.
Cat girls? Okay, first it was edgy art and now it's furry art. Now he's going through all the phases that all artists have gone through really fast. Like, it literally took me years to get over my furry phase.
I think I used myself as reference for some of these. I know that's kind of weird. I just needed the pose that I wanted to draw.
Ah yes, the baby girlification.
I don't want to be an anime girl. I just need the reference. Oh yeah, this one in the middle is Marcia. I drew it super quick. I asked her to pose for me.
Man, you did her dirty.
Here we go. So I bought my own markers just to kind of try it out, and I spent one day trying to do green and another doing blue, and I did yellow, which I really love.
Okay, why is PewDiePie better than me?
I drew this one and I did it so sloppily that I felt like I could have done that better, so I really tried on this one. It's quite cute. I like it. It reminds me of an anime I want.
Okay, I'm definitely sure that PewDiePie is copying from AI art. This is definitely AI art. Now, is that a problem? Nah. Well, first off, he's copying it and not tracing it. And what I've noticed with AI art is that the composition is really good. How AI art works is that they take data from actual artists, right? AKA they steal from really good artists. Hence, the reason why they look good. But please, don't learn from just AI art, because it be wonky sometimes, man. And also, you should learn the rules before you break it.
Too scared to color this one. Oh, my new favorite. I love this one.
Chat, are you seeing this right now? Dang, PewDiePie really is better than me. Cause like this was my art from like 2 years ago. Wonky as hell. But still, he used green. Ew, disgusting.
40 days to feel like I drew something I liked again.
I mean, it be like that sometimes. It's a cycle of loving your art and then hating it, and then loving it and then hating yourself.
There's definitely an improvement. I can see it already, but it just took me so many tries. I was trying different, anytime the head is shaped differently.
Ah yes, the twinkification.
Started drawing sad anime girls and Chainsaw Man. I had a lot of Power and what's her name? Kooleen-chan?
Bro, what the hell did you do to Power? She looks like somebody's grandma. But yeah, I've noticed that the Chainsaw Man author draws emotion really well. The artists that you learn from determine your art style. For example, I learned from manhwa artists who draw emotionless faces, which is why my art is also emotionless.
So for day 98, I wanted to draw with you guys, so we'll do that now. So yeah, I realized I never actually drawn anything and recorded it before, so it was a bit weird, but this is how I do it. I bet it's wrong.
You're dang right it's wrong. Dude, you're literally just raw dogging the head.
And at least the placement of them. Then I sort of try and figure out where the chin is going to end up in relation to everything else. And that does not look right. I actually decided to change the eyes. I don't remember why. Just felt like they were a bit too messy.
So like, as you guys can see, bro is barely using guidelines. See, when you're a beginner, you should stop raw dogging your heads, okay? Okay, it turned out pretty decent here, but I promise it will be way easier if you started with the big shapes first, aka the head, not the eyes, okay? Once you have the head, that is when you map in the facial features. Don't draw the details yet, just draw the placement. That's why PewDiePie erased the eye, because he didn't map out the placement first.
That's our first sketch. So I colored in with a pen, added these little frog characters.
What I've noticed with a lot of artists is that they add animals to make the drawing more interesting. Take me, for example. My art went to a 0 to a 100 by adding PEWDIEPIE.
Face is always scary, in my opinion.
Yeah, that looks really good. I think he's most likely using a reference here. If he's not, then he's drawn this angle many times before. Kinda get the muscle memory because of repetition.
It actually looks nice. I added a circle to make it more interesting, but I don't know if it was the best idea, to be honest.
Dude, did he just use a $1,000 camera lens to trace a circle? Man, that is one hell of a way to flex on this PewDiePie.
99, I felt like I could finally more consistently draw different face angles. It didn't take me 600 tries, as you can tell by the lack of eraser.
Man, he just keeps drawing girls. Bro, that is so sexist. PewDiePie, can you please draw femboys next?
So yeah, that concludes my 100-day drawing challenge. When I started going to the gym like 7 years ago, I was not in shape at all. But I remember thinking after I've done it, I was like, well, I've done it once. Now I just gotta keep going. And then eventually I'll hit my goal. And I'm kind of keeping the same mentality with drawing, you know? I
actually wanted to say this, but PewDiePie is actually a huge inspiration for me at the gym. I saw his picture and I thought, wow, I gotta go gym too. I gotta get jacked and shredded. I've been going to the gym for like 8 months now. PewDiePie, if you're watching this, thank you for making me look jacked. Anyway, here's my thoughts. Okay, so a lot of non-artists would look at his work and be like, wow, he's a master. How did he do that in like 3 months? Well, let me explain. PewDiePie is actually in a copying phase right now, which means he's copying other artists. Listen, copying other people's art is one thing, and looking at a photo and turning it into your art with your art style is another thing. But that doesn't make him less impressive. I also copied a lot as a kid, and I was way worse than PewDiePie, okay? I wish I could show it to you guys, but I literally burned all of them. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video. I love you, PewDiePie. Please bro fist me. Okay, that came out wrong. Hope you guys like this video. Watch this next and I'll see you there. Stay cool.